Yo, it's almost like what up, everybody? Freshie in the building. How you mean, man? But what up, everybody? It's almost like we got to change the tune, dog. Like Peaches in the building, Peaches in the building, brah brah brah, ticka 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 la la la. It's now like Zoom is in the building, Zoom is in the building, brah brah brah, ticka 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 la la la. I never knew his middle name was Happy, dog. That makes me happy. Straight up, that makes me happy, man. Like from what I heard from good sources, and I'm sure all of y'all heard the same thing if you like go on the same channels I do, which like I think all of you do. Um, yeah, 79,000 a week. That ain't too bad. Like you got Yarmolenko on like way more than that, man. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna like because there was talk. I think it was like Jim White and Simon Jordan and the man them, and they were like, "Yo, it's gonna upset the dressing room if Zuma comes in." And apparently his wage demands were like 120,000 a week. Now, I just was watching Daya, and Daya was saying that like you got agents who they're gonna try to get like the most for their player. You get what I'm saying? Like they're gonna try to get the most for their asset. So it's like you can understand why, like, if you, he said it, Daya said it the best. He talks a lot of sense, man. If you haven't subscribed to the Day's Banter, subscribe to it because he talks a lot of sense. He says he's not in the know, but he knows a lot more than a lot of us do. And yeah, it's like you work at one job, you leave that job, you're gonna want more money at the end of the day at the next job. You get what I'm saying? So it only makes sense for your, I guess, slash manager slash agent to put the price up here so you get the most, for your worth. You're jumping ship on a club that you played with who's like, they won a Champions League trophy, didn't they? Like, and it's like, yo, man, he's bringing worth to our club. So you got to kind of pay for that, man. You know what I mean? You got to pay for that, man. And Dave was talking so much sense, like about how it's not just about the player's attributes on the pitch. It's about, does his personality fit in with the club? Does does he go on the piss every night? Like I'm basically regurgitating everything Daya like just said, but if you missed it, then now you're hearing it. And it's so true because we have such a good spirit at West Ham United right now that's adding to the football that you're seeing being played on the pitch. Um, do I think Zuma is a good character to have in the dressing room? Yes, I do. Have I seen him like do cheeky little dances and that in the dressing room and the team get all behind him? Yes, I have. Um, it's you have to look at that aspect as well as his ability and skill aspect because you don't want to disrupt anything. You don't want like a person with the attitude, like even though Mark Noble came out and said like, "Yo, Arnautovic, good guy, this and that," rah 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 rah, ray 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 ray. He was a little sulk, man, and I could imagine him being kind of like a disruptance in the dressing room, and we don't have any of that right now. You look at the two Czechs; they're positive. They're positive Pete's, man. Like honestly, um, Lingard. Lingard's a positive man. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I think that's the key. Like I said this last night. I went on long last night. Like, yo, too long, man. I'm just so excited, man. And I got nobody these ways to like talk West Ham with except for y'all, man. And it's like that's why you get like those 2 3 hour videos, which are way too long. But like just excited, man. And then good people come upon the show like Charlie and yo, Charlie was up in the mix, Mr. James, Fat Boy Fever was up in the mix. Wally World came up in the mix. Like, yo, man. You know what I mean? But anyways, back to the point. I'm going off on a tangent. Um, I thought Lingard brought that energy and positive vibes to the England squad of 2018 in the World Cup. Like they were all watching Love Island and like, just mucking about and having fun. And that's what West Ham are dealing with right now. We're having fun on the pitch and off the pitch. And I think that's a big secret to our success. Acid jokes in the house. Big up AJ, big up Freshie. Mozzy's in the building. Mozzy's in the building. Blah, blah, blah. Ticka, 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 la, la, la. I'll come on for a few minutes if you want. No doubt, man. You're always welcome. How do you mean, man? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. How do I do this? I do it like this. I do it like that. I go like this. I go like that. Oh, stupid bees again, dog. Hold up. And chat. Boom. There you go. But it's like the 2018 World Cup squad, they had that happiness, that togetherness, that spirit about them that they were enjoying being. It was in Russia, wasn't it? They were enjoying being there. They were enjoying playing football. It wasn't a job. You know what I mean? It was fun. It was like probably like how when they used to play when they were little youths, man. Like they enjoyed it again. Two coats on as goalposts and just like playing for the fun of it. And that's what West Ham's bringing, man. Hold on, let me bring the man them in still, man. Hold up, bring the man them in still. There he is. Done. Mozzy's in the building. Mozzy's in the building. Rah rah rah. Ticka ticka
Chuk
ticka
chuk chuk.
la la la. What do you,
Yo!
what are you saying about Zouma, dog?
I'm happy.
Me too. Me too, man.
If it's Moyes' number one target, I'm happy.
Yep. Nah, me too, man. I'm ecstatic, man. I'm ecstatic. He's a good. What I was just saying. It's more than just the football attributes, Milesy. It's the personality. It's the positivity. And apparently, Moyes has like a folder thick of like, how is his personality? How does he like? How is he socially like? And that
Yeah.
makes a that it's a big. That's a big. You need that, don't you?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely.
Yeah,
And I know it's took longer to get done, but if things go well, I think if he signs by midday on Friday, he can play on Saturday. So
yeah,
that should be all good. As much as a great servant Dalton's been for us, I
yeah.
think he'll slot straight in next to Bonner. But
Yeah,
thinking long term, I think him and Diop will be a deadly partnership together.
yeah, I agree with that because they're both like Diop is like a lot younger, but they're both in their 20s, isn't it? So like
Both French, both
yeah,
born
I didn't
winners,
I didn't even I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. Wow. Yeah,
and yeah. But to be honest, I can see them probably playing in a back three. I could even see that being strong. Diop, Bonner, and Zouma together as a back three. That's pretty strong as well.
yeah, and the whole point you brought up with like the French thing, Mozzie, they'll be able to communicate with one another flawlessly. So like in their native tongue, you know what I mean?
And King Arthur.
Oh, so there you go, dog. We're turning into Arsenal, man. We're turning into Arsenal,
All
dog.
we need, all we,
Yo,
all we need, all we need is William Gallas, Robert Perez, and Omri, and Will Todd, and we're laughing.
I take them even now. I take them even
Vieira, Petit. The list goes on.
Oh, does it ever, man? Makaleli, come through, now, come through.
No, how
Yeah,
you good
man,
though?
and
You
then
good?
yeah, no, brand new. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad. Two and a bit more days, and then I've got a long 9 days off work, so I'm buzzing.
Yeah, you were saying that the other day. Wicked, man. Wicked, you deserve it, man.
Well, actually, I've got to come in next Thursday. I'm doing my boss a favour, and he's giving me an extra day back for coming in. So yeah, I'm going in next
Oh, nice.
Thursday.
That's all
Yeah,
right, man.
yeah, he's got to
That's
go out and
all
do
right.
something, so he's asked me to cover. So yeah, it's not too bad, mate. But I'm looking forward to my 16-hour stint stream on next Tuesday on deadline day on Forged, raising money for Isla.
Oh, brilliant. What a cause. That's such a good cause, man. That's such a good cause. I,
So
I,
we're going to
I
be.
follow her. I follow her on Twitter and like, well, her and her family on Twitter and just like retweet everything. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
such a
Yeah,
good
so
cause, man.
that's the plan. Is I know you'll spread the word as well. So we'll go start
Oh,
at.
100. Yep,
We're going to start at
100.
8 a.m. from the ball, live from the ball, all throughout the day, announcing all transfers, not just West Ham but everyone else. We've already got our Jim White yellow ties ordered. It's going to be a smashing day. We'll make it a good day.
Nah, brilliant. Like what we were talking about, like Acid Joke agrees with us with like the whole we got nothing to worry about because Moyes has done his homework on Zuma, man. Like he did his homework on Lingard. And Lingard, that's growing legs, man. That is
Oh
growing
no!
legs, man.
I said this at the start. I said this is going to go down to the window, and
Yep,
what makes me laugh though, mate, is people are turning their nose at it and saying we don't want him. He's going to stop Ben Rama growing. But if whoever's on form deserves to play. If someone, or
100.
why can't they play together? Why can't they play
Yep,
together?
yep, yep. I think that would be a lethal partnership. Who would you drop? Fornals or Bowen?
Whoever's not performing.
There you go. 100.
Lingard doesn't come
Well
straight
said.
in. Lingard
Well
doesn't come
said.
straight in.
Yeah. See, I don't think he's going to come straight in. I don't. I
No.
think we're playing too well. I don't think he's going to come straight in. But Moyes loves him. Then like that's Moyes is like that's Moyes is like next son. You know what I mean? Like that's a prodigal child. Like he loves Lingard, man. So I wouldn't be surprised if he comes in. Do I think he should come straight in? No. Do
No,
I think he will? Probably.
no, I don't think he will, mate. I don't think he
Yeah, I
will
hope not.
because
I hope not.
because he featured in about 3 or 4 games for them during pre-season. Don't get me wrong, he looked very well. He looked very
Yep.
decent. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you are. Moy, he's got that relationship with Moyes, and I think he'll like the challenge, fighting for his place.
Oh,
But
well, yeah.
but in the Europa League, I can't see Mikel Antonio playing a lot in Europa League. So I can see Lingard playing, and he'll be the false nine in Europa
And
League.
I think that has Oda Beckham written all over it, man. I think it has Oda Beckham written
I,
all
st-
over it, man.
I still think Origi's going to come in. I still think that's going to happen. It'll be
Do you?
late. Yeah, I'll be all over Origi. I think he's a great player. Everyone's looked at his stats the other week, and Friday Night Pint they said it, and I messaged Dan in the chat. I think he was like, "Oh, look at Origi's goal scoring record." But if you divide his goals to minutes
Yeah,
he's played for Liverpool, it's
yeah.
1 in 2.
It's always off the bench, isn't it? It's always off the bench. Like
So
you
one in
got,
two.
yeah, yeah. You got that spot on.
If Origi doesn't happen, I would still take a punt on Mitrovic personally.
I take a punt on that. Yeah, the Serbian boy, right?
Oh no, check, Sheik.
I was thinking. Oh, I thought you meant the striker who plays for Newcastle. I think it is
Yeah,
Mitrovic.
Newcastle. Yeah. He plays for Fulham now. Yeah, Mitrovic. Yeah,
That's
Serbian.
it.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I got you now. My bad. He's their
Yeah,
record
yeah,
goal
yeah.
scorer internationally.
Oh, he's like Arnie in disguise, man. He's Arnie in disguise. Like you had Robert Singleton. He was saying we still need to find a replacement for Ogbonna, but like Zuma could be that replacement for Ogbonna. Yep,
Yeah.
like what you were just saying, Zuma and Diop. Like
I still think we'll get 2 loans in. Um, And the two I reckon we'll get on loan is Origi, and I think we'll either get Barkley or Loftus Cheek on loan.
Yeah,
They're the two. Obviously, we can go abroad and get two more loans as well if we need to. But my best mate Diego Costa, still a free agent. I would still snap him up
oh,
on pay as you play.
I would snap him. See, you're on the same page as me. I would snap him up any day of the week, dog. He's an animal. He's an animal, man. I would snap him up any day of the week. And I like that guy we're linked with from Montpellier, however you say it, on the board.
Yeah,
Gap on
he's
the
he's
board.
he's he's,
He's
he's
tidy,
rapid as
man.
well, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. No, he looks proper good, man. He looks proper good. But what, yo? What do you think? What do you think about Crystal Palace, man? You think Vieira's going to get the sack? You think they're going to beat them like massively on Saturday? What's the word? What's the world in Malsey land, dog?
Um, I reckon 3-0.
See, I'm going for a 3-1. I'm going for a 3-1, but we're in the same ballpark. Word up.
Um, for me, I think Suchek is going to score. I think
Yeah,
Suchek. I'm going for Suchek, Fornals, and Bowen.
yeah,
I love Bowen. You know,
yeah,
Peach. We've been talking
yeah,
for what? Properly 4 or 5 months since Ford started properly. I know I spoke to you on Russ's show every now and again,
yeah.
but since then I've loved Fornals, and I just still don't understand how some of the fan base cannot love the man. I absolutely
No.
love him.
What?
Um,
Me and Charlie are on the same page. 4 nows is Hayden Mullins in disguise. And what Freshie says right there, I agree with 100%. Some people say that, like, he won't be able to handle the jump up from, like, the under 23s to the Premier League. But if I'm not mistaken, Homeboy played in the Scottish Premier League with Celtic. I give
and and
Akko Fleck
and,
a
and Europa
shot
League and Europa League. He
and
played for
Europa
Europa.
League. Yo, I give Aquaflex a shot all day long. I think that man has more skills than yo. He has more skills to pay the bills, man. He is so good,
Yeah, no, no.
so good.
I admit, mate. He does. But the only reason why I'm saying Costa as well, I'm not saying he's going to stop his development. But what man, if you're chasing the game or
Yeah,
anything to bring on like Costa? Oh, he's already signed.
push
Oh,
it
thanks.
down. Yes.
Oh, Epic said he's already signed for someone. I thought he was still a free agent. Shit, I didn't realise. Oh, my
Okay,
bad.
so then whatever. Costa.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just me. This is West Ham Random, ladies and gentlemen. This is where Peach just disappears for good 10 or 15 minutes. No, he should be back in a sec. No, I didn't realise that, Epic. Thanks for letting me know. I thought he was still a free agent and that was still up in the air. But yeah, no, I'm feeling confident. I still think a couple of strikers are coming through, but no, like I said, I'm still a fan of the youngsters, and yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. But
See, you always need the little peach cutout. Trust me, you always need the
mate, I
little
carried
peach
I
cutout,
carried on like you weren't there. I carried on like you
bro,
weren't there.
bro, bro. No, but me Paul Adebeko, man, he needs his shot. You saw Ben Rama, he came back like a new player. Bowen came back like a new player. For now, he always had it in him. We've always known this. But it's like if Adebeko can like transform, kind of like take it those 2, 3, 4, 5 steps up, like Ben Rama, Bowen, and Fornals did, even Antonio. Like, yo, he's Europe. That's all his. Aquaflex, that's all his, man. And yo, yes.
Yeah, no, no, mate, I'm buzzing. Like I said, the youngsters, Connor Coventry, I'm pleased for him as well. I know he's not featured so far in the Premier League, but there's plenty of games where he will feature. Definitely Europa League.
Yeah,
Um, I love his relationship in the friendlies when he was playing with Lanzini. I thought him and Lanzini had a great understanding. They're not the biggest, but they just know how to pass the ball, and they were just passing it around everyone.
yeah, the reading of the game is phenomenal. Like what I found with Lanzini at certain times when he was playing for us in a more higher role, he'd be on a different wavelength than like half of the team. So he'd put balls here, but the other players wouldn't know in which spot to run because he's seeing things different. He's seeing things like, you know how on that TV show Big Bang Theory they play like that 3D chess. Yo, I'm showing you, dog. Yo, Lanzini plays that 3D chess, dog. Like, and Aquaflex can play that 3D chess too. Straight up, man.
Ready,
Straight up.
Peach? The
Aquaflex, go
glasses are
on.
back, Peach. Look. Oh.
What? Looks like you're going to a poker match, dog. Texas Hold'em style, dog. What do you mean?
4 aces.
Love it. Love it. Boy, yo, what? No, I only got two pair. What, you got two pair? And you bet the whole gaff? You bet all the clothes, all the everything? And then Boise, he's ready to take the money and
Yeah.
tell Boy's like, I got two pair of aces and another two pair of aces.
That's not the hand I dealt you.
I know, I know. How did you have four kings? Yeah, I was told, how did you have four kings? That's not the hand I told you. I loved it. Mozzie,
Ah,
yo, let's keep it short, sweet. Big up everybody in the chat. We need the Mozzie, like, yo, Massive, because you done know Mozzie's in the place to be. Mozzie, what are we, dog?
we are fucking massive. We are top of
We
the
are
league.
fucking massive. Rah, rah,
We
rah, chicka, 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 la, la, la. Love
we
it, man.
are top